In this video, I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't give up when things are bad. There are times that you have to experience bad times. You see, it might be in your business, it might be in your finances. Given that we are all resellers, I'm talking to you now as a reseller. My focus will be on reselling. You see, reselling is a beautiful endeavor to undertake, which is buying stuff, bringing them home, and selling it. You are rendering a very beautiful service to somebody out there. See, the ability to buy something that somebody wants, you bring it home, bring it to your warehouse, doesn't matter where you operate from, and then you sell it for a decent amount to the other person, and the person buys it, and you go ahead and ship it, pack it nicely, and send it to the buyer. It's a very major service. You are performing an honorable service. In this honorable service, there's no guarantee that things are only going to be beautiful. There are going to be times where challenges will come. Things are not selling. You have committed to doing this thing, right? You have gone out, which is the idea to buy stuff. You brought this stuff home. You are prepared to sell them. You have done the listing, but the items don't just sell. They are sitting and looking at you, discouraging you. These are bad times. And sometimes when it happens with one item, okay, you could say it's a one-off item, but sometimes this thing just linger. Doesn't matter what you buy. You buy toys, they don't sell. You buy t-shirts, they don't sell. Nobody wants them. You buy books, nobody wants them. You see, this is a bad time. And this is one of the challenges that comes with the business. Don't give up. Keep up the grind. Because sometimes it's not only about the adrenaline that you get from the sales that you make. Sometimes this business has a way of changing who you are. It has a way of making you a better person. It has a way of building you up in a way that you have no idea. When I started this business many years ago, I had a different setting, different kind of life, But many years into this business, I learned so many things. I learned patience. I learned to be able to weather storms. When things are just coming and they look like, oh, this is the end of the world, this business taught me to just be patient. Just take a look and say, don't worry, it's going to pass away. And stay focused to try to deal with that situation that you have at hand. Sometimes you send an item and the packet is missing. A $350 item. This is painful. It's missing and you have to refund whoever bought it. You have to now begin to deal with contacting your shipping company, and sometimes you even sell items to a fraudulent person. Person buys it, tries to take one or two stuffs out of it, want to send back the item to you, and everything is just messed up, These are challenges. Don't give up. This whole situation has a way of making you a better person, preparing you for the work that's going to come, the good times that's going to come. If you give up when things are so bad, what have you gained? You see, doing the reselling business, you might have times where you just have enough of buyers' complaints. You just have enough of an unstable platform. And in this time, sometimes it really gets to you because at the end of the day, we are just humans. Sometimes we can be angry, we can be sad, we can feel feel really terrible and feel like giving up. But do not give up, because the lifestyle of being a reseller goes beyond more than the profit you make from selling an item. It goes beyond the adrenaline, this excitement that you feel when you sell an item. The whole endeavor of being a reseller, going out, hustling, bringing in stuff, trying to clean them without nobody telling you what to do, waking up in the morning, is a beautiful endeavor that will build you in a way that you can never imagine. And the skills that you get from being a reseller, I can tell you for free that you can pretty much not get it in any school. These are skills that you get from interacting with people, from trying to add value to items that people have thrown away, that people have said, I don't need this item anymore. You go ahead and buy it, you bring it home. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be lonely at some point. It's going to be really hard. You're going to be losing money. You're going to realize that you are selling for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months, and you're not making profit. Don't give up. Keep up with the process. I can tell you that this was my own story, that at some point, I really felt like giving up. I had every reason under the sun to just give up, to go back to a classical job, because nothing was working. I was not so sure what was wrong, but I knew that I had watched literally thousands of YouTube videos telling me how to resell, and I had practiced every tips in the books. Nothing seemed to work until after some time. And I feel like this is just how it goes. I really cannot explain how it works. Your eyes will suddenly just open, and then you realize that, oh, this is something that you have been doing wrong. And that thing is more often than not going to be peculiar to your own situation. So there's no like a template that somebody can just give you and say, look, do it this way and you will get success. The situation would just be such that it's peculiar to just you. Either you get a good supplier that just say, oh, we could do business with you any case. Or you just suddenly realize a better way to source for items. Or you just suddenly realize there's a better platforms on which to sell and make profit. Or there's a better way for you to drive traffic to your items. And this is definitely going to happen. If you give up along the way, you don't have the rare opportunity to experience this. When you don't experience it, you'll be one of the people that keep complaining that reselling is dead, nothing is happening, or this is a bad business model. No, it's a very good business model. I can testify to that because I lost money, not once, not twice. I lost money for years just doing this thing without making profit. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, I'm making marginal profits. And sometimes it's not just encouraging to make marginal profit when you are in business. You really want to see results for the effort you are putting in. So when you are in this business, challenges will come. Times might be hard. Things might be difficult. You might feel like quitting. You might feel like just giving up totally. I want to encourage you, don't give up. Understand that it's not only about the profit that you make today. It's also about the kind of person that you become if you go through the process. And definitely, if you keep doing the work, you are consistent, you keep making changes, trying to change just 1% of searching for better ways to do the things that you're already doing anyway, you will definitely find the answer. When you find it, it will blow your mind because it has a way of paying back for the years of sweat and tears. It happened to me. I was doing this business for so long, not being able to crack the puzzle until I realized that the answer to this puzzle was just right there looking at me. And it wouldn't have happened if I had given up. So don't give up. Keep putting in the reps. And definitely at some point, if you don't give up, you are definitely going to figure it out. And when it happens, you will be glad you stayed. Yes, it could be challenging, and I kind of feel for you. Some people are losing their businesses. Some people are losing their shops. Some people are losing their brick and mortar shops. Some people are even losing their homes just because they want to be committed to being a reseller. Yes, it's a difficult time. I'm not even going to be insensitive to think that it's a difficult and trying time. But don't give up totally. Stay and refine certain things that you can refine. Cut your expenses in cases that you can. See how you are sourcing. Take a time. Take some few months to chill out and take a look at how you are doing the business. See if there are things that you are not taking a close look at. You might be surprised that the solution that you need is just right there where you live. It's what it is. Good things, more often than not, are just hard to find. So if you give up, you never can tell how close you are to finding the solutions to the answer. Reselling 2024 is not dead. It's a very good business model, but it's not meant for everybody. You have to be ready to put in the reps. You have to be ready to be focused. And you have to be ready to go through the challenging times. I hope this video finds you well. If it does, go ahead and click on the like button, subscribe to the channel. Until I see you again, peace.